starts now with First Alert Weather.
We have been getting you ready all week, and the winter storm is now here. Snow, sleet, and freezing rain have been falling all day long, and we are not done yet.
You know, the roads have just been treacherous. Crews have been working all day to clear them and helping drivers who've gotten stuck.
Our crews are all over Middle Tennessee, bringing you team coverage since 6 o'clock this morning, even before the first snowflakes started flying. And we also have team coverage for you tonight with our meteorologists in the studio.
First Alert meteorologist Lisa Spencer and Dan Thomas are here.
We are watching as we've got change happening right now from snow to freezing snow, well, actually freezing rain and sleet across the area.
That's right. And so what we'll see tonight is another batch of energy, another batch of precipitation moving in. And what we see overnight probably is heavier than the first round so far.
Not good for the morning. Let's get to it. Show you what our first alert to the next big thing will be. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, and even some plain rain in some instances. We are talking about travel issues, power outages are possible, and a prolonged period of cold air that could just make things worse across the area. Right now, we're seeing that changeover taking place from that snow to the freezing rain and sleet, which is represented here in the pink shading. And we still got some of the snow that is here across the north. Nashville may be seeing a little bit of snow, but we're also going to see more of that freezing rain and sleet and even some dry times from time to time. Right now, it is that combination of freezing precip that is down here to the south in that pink. And again, we're talking about the freezing rain and the sleet. Meanwhile, the snow is still falling from Jamestown over to Salina and to Lafayette. We've gotten several folks up here say they've had several inches of snow falling already. This is that rain that we were talking about. That's going to be a warmer punch of air that's going to start to move in, and that will provide us with even more changes on the way. Just to give a little reminder here, what's happening when we see this rain starting to, or this snow starting to change to rain. The snow is up here in the top of the cloud. We're getting that warm punch coming up from the south, and as a result, we are seeing things change quite a bit here, and that's going to definitely give us ice that is formulating on some of those bridges, overpasses, and trees as well. Remember, sleet looks like little ice pellets, and then you get this like a big icicle when you've got freezing rain falling and coating these trees and also power lines. Dan?
All right, Lisa, a big part of the weather equation has been the temperature, and not just at the ground, but also above our heads. The warming aloft today, the warming above our heads has made the changeover from snow, and now we're closely tracking the surface temperature at the ground. Right now, it's 21 in Nashville, 16 in Paris and Hopkinsville, very close to freezing down in Tullahoma. What we see is warming taking place tonight. So notice temperatures climbing to the mid-20s with more freezing rain in Nashville. And notice for the entire mid-state, here's the orange line indicative of the freezing line. This is very important to the roads, very important to the trees and power lines, very important to the threat for power outages. It'll move back toward Nashville. And so you can see through the early morning hours tomorrow, probably freezing in Murfreesboro, but 40 in McMinnville. That's great news for southeastern Middle Tennessee. As we get to lunchtime, potentially freezing in Nashville. All areas east of there should be in pretty good shape. It's going to be close, certainly so in the Cumberland Plateau. Then during the afternoon and evening, that colder weather starts to build back in. By first thing on Monday, the wind chill is around zero. Tracy?
All right, Dan Thomas, thank you. Our crews are all over Middle Tennessee, including in our southern counties where there's been ice and freezing rain. Our Braden Ross joining us live tonight. Braden, you've been all over. So where are you now? What is it like there?
We are in Murfreesboro, and I have some breaking news, you guys. This is a big deal. Everyone knows that Waffle House never closes. Well, they did. They closed for the rest of the day today here in Murfreesboro, this one location. We talked to a few different people that we pulled up here to talk to people who were here because we figured, you know, Waffle House obviously is going to be open. Obviously pulled up, saw the sign. And as we were sitting here, multiple people pulled up having the same idea, thinking, hey, I'm going to go into Waffle House and get something to eat because, of course, they're going to be open. Well, they weren't. I won't give you a dramatic reenactment of the looks on their faces when they found out that Waffle House was not open, but I will let you hear from them about what they said.
We looked over here and we saw the booths were all empty, and then we come in and it was closed.
Waffle House is usually pretty reliable. They always are open, so kind of shocking to see that they're closed.
Okay, so Waffle House is closed, but that first couple that we talked to, they said that they ate at IHOP earlier, and they told us we're just going to go back to IHOP, I guess, and eat there again, because there's not that many places open. Good news for us, though, the taco shop across the street is open, so we're going to eat this quesadilla in the car before we get back on the road, and we'll check back in with you later today.
Instantly jealous. Instantly.
Well deserved after the day you've had today, Braden. Thank you so much. All right, obviously all that ice and freezing rain can cause dangerous road conditions and power outages. So let's go to our man Steve Mailing right now. Steve, you've been in Columbia all day. How is it going down there?
Jeremy, we're actually in Spring Hill now, and I want to talk to people first because I'm actually live on my phone right now. We were having camera problems. We've been using it all day. So now we're pivoting. We got technology, folks, and we make it work, right? Especially in these storm conditions. So right now we're at a gas station in Spring Hill. The roads in Spring Hill, I would say, are actually a little bit worse than Columbia. There's still a decent sheet of snow, ice. I don't know how far you can really see with the phone. It's probably a little bit difficult, but we tried to go to the most well-lit area we could. But the bright side is I haven't seen anything major on the power lines yet, which is huge. That's a big win for us. So obviously there are still folks out on the roadways. There's some people stopping in. There's even a, probably can't see it from here, but there's a skid steer with a plow on the front of it that was just backing in to get some coffee or drinks or whatever at this convenience store at the Twice Daily that's still open right now. There are a couple liquor stores open, a couple restaurants open, but as of right now, I mean, the big thing is just staying off the road. I just checked in with Williamson County Emergency Management. They told me it looks like folks are heeding the warnings, call volumes going down, and folks are staying off the road. So we thank you for that. We do, and I know that that's a huge win for first responders too, as they try to get to where they're going. But we did get to talk to some folks out there in the mid-state today, either in Franklin or Columbia. Take a listen to what they had to say.
I walk every day in Franklin. This is just a daily thing for me, so neither rain, wind, sleet, or snow and ice can keep me away from my daily walk.
So what are your plans for later with the ice coming?
I'm going to go home with my little toy fox terrier and have a hot cup of cocoa.
Well, if Elizabeth is listening right now and watching, I hope she's at home. I hope she's enjoying a cup of hot cocoa. That's where I plan to be going at some point this evening when we can. But of course, we're going to be out here and we're going to be watching these roads for you. It's really going to be key. I mean, obviously, not a lot of lights here on the road. It's going to be really tough to see things, folks, as it gets darker and darker into the night and we start seeing possibly some black ice. So if you have to be somewhere, just be super, super careful. Do it at a crawl. Put your car in low gear. Let it crawl. You shouldn't be in a rush to where you need to go, and if you are in a rush, you should probably call 911. So just stay at home if you can, stay off the roads, and let those road crews do their job. Guys?
Yeah, great work today, Steve. I know you've been out and about all day long. It's kind of a miracle. You've also stayed safe, so be safe on your way back into Nashville tonight after a long day. Thank you, sir, and warm up. You can tell he's from New York, right? Like he's just very comfortable in the cold. Let's go to another New York girl here. Dryden Quigley is with us right now. Dryden, tell us where you are and what it's been like there for you.
I was about to chime in and say I'm a New York girl too, but I've taken Tennessee identity since I've been here for a few years now. But we are at the Urban Dog Bar. Although you checked back with me about an hour ago, and I was having a lot of fun with a lot of dogs. Unfortunately, take a look behind me. It is totally empty. Everyone has headed home to get nice and cozy as we brace for some more winter weather. And it's not a bad thing because as the sun is set, it's getting dark, starting to sleet a little bit again out here. It's probably safest for everyone to be back inside, but I do miss those dogs. Luckily, I was able to talk with a lot of different people today. Some of them have had car problems in the past, which made them nervous about going out on the ice. Many of them said they were staying home. Take a listen to what they had to say. Do you feel like safe getting home? You think it'll be okay on the roads?
I think it'll be okay, as long as you have four-wheel drive, some snow tires, and no drinking and driving. So I'm just here for support.
Power, no. I'm just gonna, trust in God. But ice, yes. I got in an ice accident 2 years ago, so ice is no joke. I learned my lesson, so I'm not gonna dare drive on the ice.
Yeah, I got bald tires here, but the power, I'm okay. I got a new apartment. Hopefully they'll hold up.
Oh man.
So they're doing the exact right thing, being cautious when going out driving. And luckily, we do have one dog coming right over here. We have one who's ventured back out here. I don't know if you can see him right over there, but they close in about an hour here, sending people home. But it's a good time to, a good place where you can be safely somewhere with your dog. Oh, look at him go. They just love the snow, I think more than many of us humans. Even though it's a little slippery for them. Oh my gosh, he's just running. Even though it's a little bit slippery for them too. They're slip sliding all over the place, but that's what can happen with your car. So that's why we want you to stay home and be careful this evening. Live for now from the Nations, Dryden Quigley, WSMV4.
The most joyful spot in Nashville. Thank you so much, Dryden Quigley. And the music's still thumping out there.
I know,
so hey,
I know.
we're all enjoying it. We had been talking all week about the possibility of power outages from this winter storm. But as you can see, NES does not have really any outages to report right now. Minimal. My goodness. That, of course, can change with sleet and freezing rain expected through the night. But hopefully the changes that they have made
we feel
are helping
lucky,
us.
don't
Wow,
we?
are we happy about that number? That's great. All right, let's take a live look at the roads. This is what you're missing if you're not out on the interstate. So those, you know, those big wheels, they got to keep moving down, bringing us our food and all our supplies. So we appreciate that. But this is I-24, Amaville Road. Not bad, not bad. Now we're going to flip this over. Again, the interstates we've been watching this are pretty clear. I mean, this is not bad. We've seen a lot of side roads are not in great shape, but the TDOT crews have really done a phenomenal job keeping those roads safe. All right, we've got a lot more to bring you, a lot more live reports, more information on this winter storm. Our meteorologists are standing by, so stay with us. We will be right back.
Research shows that excessive social media use has led to anxiety and depression